Hey guys, it's William Barry here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and mostly because I've been just hammering away at rank trying to get out of bronze, because I can't be a League of Legends content creator that makes videos about escaping low elo when I'm in the lowest fucking ranking in the game. Like, at least being silver is not bronze. But so I placed bronze 1, and I got to finally experience what they call the bronze hell. Like, I got to experience the bottom of the bottom. Some of the worst players, some of the worst experiences I've ever seen in a video game. And I finally got to go through them. I placed bronze 1, and I was on this massive winning streak after my games. I only lost 2 games in my placements and went into this amazing winning streak, got all the way to my promos for silver, and I felt good. I felt great. I thought I was on my way to gold. I was going to be kicking the fuck out of the world. My MMR was almost 200 points higher than the average player. I felt like I was going to get totally jumped that next step. I was playing with my friends. We were doing all right. You know, we was just on this amazing win streak. And then loss after loss after loss as soon as I hit my promos. And I lost my promos. And I can see some of my other friends in silver, some of them are in gold, and a person that I thought I was a better gamer than, all the way already in platinum. And this slowly affected me. So as I went on to this mini tilt where I went on this massive losing streak after I failed my promos, I got all the way down, demoted to bronze 2. I then decided to climb my way back up, get over my tilt, get over my bullshit, and I started my win streak again. I got all the way back up to bronze 1. And I got to my silver promos again. It was glorious. I lost my promos due to 3 bad games. And I went on a massive tilt. A massive tilt. I got demoted to bronze 2. And it just spiraled out of control from there. And I went on this insane losing streak that lasted me about a week. Got demoted all the way to bronze 4, and I was about to be demoted to bronze 5, the lowest you could possibly go. Had it not been for drinking a few beers and then taking a couple shots, jumping in the game, and just said, fuck it. I no longer care about the outcome, about anything of the game. I'm just going to play. I don't care that my friends are gold. A handful of them are platinum, and I'm the lowest one out of all my friends, when most of the time I was usually a little bit higher on that skill tree than my friends. Just said fuck it, and I just started playing. Didn't care anymore. I started just going top lane, just destroying people. And I stopped caring about what my teammates were doing. I stopped caring about their builds. I stopped caring about the fact that they're rushing damage or going Graves jungle. I no longer cared. I focused on myself, and I slowly got myself all the way back to silver. It took me 200 games to go from bronze 1 to silver 5. And I have to tell you, in that experience, I wanted to make a video today about explaining how hard climbing in ranked is and how hard it is to just, see the negativity that is ranked and how to basically untilt yourself and all this other shit. But then after going through that experience, it made me somewhat bitter to my teammates in League, to the point where most of the time I just want to go into a game and mute everybody, because most of the time none of them are saying anything worth hearing. And I understand the level of rage, because there were times where I would wake up my entire household screaming at what my teammates are doing. Now, of course, when I play ranked, I don't stream. I don't add any extra outside pressure or, CPU fucking requirements whatsoever. I don't want my frames to drop. I don't want my connection to be a little weaker, and I don't want my ping to spike in any way. I want to play the game 100%, focused only on the game and not worrying about what people are seeing about what I'm doing. So I don't record, and I haven't been recording footage for the past month and a half because I've been doing nothing but ranked. But there were times where I was legitimately fucking mad. I went a game as Garen, went 22, died 3 times. I had pretty much the entirety of our entire kills, and I was on point just slaying bitches. And I unfortunately thought we were going to win the game in this push, so I teleported behind the enemy team. I built full tank except 1 damage item, and my team just ran away, and I had all of the gold, and I was the only one who was strong, and they had a Kog'Maw, so I got destroyed, and I threw the game. legitimately, like, when I first happened to me, I was mad at my team for not following up because we could have won that. Half their team wasn't there. Two of their people were bot lane, and I was like, they go, we got this. I'm fed as fuck. Let's go. My team did not follow me, even though I had all the damage, or not damage, but all the. I was fed as hell. I had 3 levels on our opponents. However, at that time, I was mad as fuck. I blamed my team. I was like, God damn it. I fuck these fucking feeders, these fucking pieces of shit that can't fucking carry their own goddamn lane. I was mad. I was legitimately angry to the point where I wanted to chuck something through my fucking screen. This $180 headset, or not headset, this microphone that I bought, I wanted to throw it through my 45-inch flat screen that I use as my PC screen that cost me quite a bit of money. So I went through that. I had that experience. And then when I started looking at it from an outside an outside view, I realized, man, I was just succumbed to my rage, and I was drunk off of, like, I could have changed, like, if I wouldn't have thought to go in such a brazen attack, maybe they could have came in and we would have won. Maybe. But there's a possibility their Kog'Maw would have killed all of us anyway, because Kog'Maw was very strong at that time. This was 2 patches ago, as soon as they buffed the living shit out of him. So, I mean, maybe we could have won. Maybe. But what if we didn't? Like, I can't blame my team for that. I can only look at myself. So I wanted to make a video about, like, my ranked experiences and how mad I fucking was. And, like, all the bullshit that I went through. And feeders, people going Graves Jungle and then going, like, 0-9-3. Like, I wanted to fucking just, come onto this video today and just just vent all of my frustrations that I've had for the past 200 games out. I just wanted to get it out. And I can't, because at the end of the day, I realize that's the problem with our community. We're part of this amazing game, this amazing community that has the potential to be one of the best communities out of all games. It literally does. We are the largest gaming community out there. And unfortunately, I feel like we're held back because we're so negative. Like, we're so cynical. We're the community that's willing to judge each other so harshly off of the poor decisions we make. Now that I'm looking back at all those games, maybe those people had bad games. Maybe they just had bad lag. Maybe they had an unfair matchup in their point, or their opponent was just better. And maybe they should have changed the way they were playing based on how they were losing. But I mean, I have a few ranked games where I fed. I mean, they're far and few in between, but there's a few of them. So when I go back and look at those games, and I look at what I can improve to make those games not suck as much ass, I came to realize that we all have those games. And yes, it's never fun going into a ranked game and your bot lane is losing. I understand the frustration. Trust me, I do, because it happens almost every game. But you can only control you. And I'm finally starting to see why so many higher tier players and YouTubers talk about that a lot. You can only control your outcome of everything. And it stems from the same idea that any anger management therapy that you can go into is you can't control your environments, you can't control the situation you're in, you can't control anything other than yourself. And even to another point in anger management therapy, they teach you that you cannot really change yourself either. You're inside this environment and it's going to affect you regardless, right? Like, you can't stop yourself from feeding. I mean, you can't stop your enemy your teammate from feeding. You can't. That's just going to happen. Happens at least once a game, because there's one person on your team that's usually not doing so hot, right? Like, so you can't change that in a game. That's something you can't change. You can't change your reaction to that either. You can't change how that makes you feel. You can't change the level of importance that inflicts on you. But you can recognize that it's giving you some kind of, like, internal annoyance or even animosity towards another person that you may not even know. You can recognize that. And if that's something that happens, you can then choose to alter how you go about the situation. And that's what anger management therapy teaches you. And trust me, I've been in it for like 8 years. And I'm finally starting to, like, put that to my league, which, if that makes any sense, but I really want to cover one thing in today's video. I wanted to come out here and put all these niggas on blast. You know what I mean? Like, just be like, fuck them. Fuck these plebs for ruining my goddamn fucking game. Fuck League of Legends. Fuck. I just wanted to come out and just rage. And I'm starting to look at it from like this different perspective. Like, two people made these two amazing videos. Arcadian did one about bullying in League, and then, you know, Sky Williams did a video about it. And it just gave me this like wider perspective of like, what we need to do is just extract ourselves to the best of our ability from these situations and realize, if we improved our community, if we made it to where we aren't the most toxic fucking community out there, then maybe we could make League of Legends even better. I mean, it is the best game out there to play. It's amazing. I mean, the graphics are nothing to fucking sing home about, and it looks like it belongs like on a PlayStation 2 and shit. But like, the game itself is so immersive. It is so powerful and so great, and it offers so much customization, so much versatility in how you can play the game, so much depth, and so much randomization that can really make the game just feel alive. There are so many different ways to play the game: off meta, on meta, fuck the meta, play your favorite shit, whatever the fuck you want to do. I mean, I can mess around in bots right now and still have fun with my friends, even if we ain't doing shit. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, the game is amazing. And we're part of that game now by being the community that is either creating content for this game or just playing the game and like being with other people in the game. And what we really need, and I mean, I'm just a small content creator. Like, I make a video that only gets about 20 to 30 views within the video's lifespan. So, like, maybe it may not mean shit for me, but we need to get everyone on this same page of trying to improve our community and just trying to step away from, like, this whole idea that we need to go around bashing anyone that we see make a bad play, or someone that we feel is like, well, they aren't good enough for our community. When we can understand that, like, all of us are probably prone to being in shitty situations. Like, if a nigga's like sitting there tilting your ass on purpose, report him. But if a nigga's mad just because he's losing his promos, understand that he's mad because he's losing his promos. And like, look, we can't control that. And he has every right to be upset. Like, understand. Use empathy. It is a fucking amazing human emotion. I'm not saying like be politically correct and walk on eggshells in every fucking game you go into. And don't be scared to say fuck. Like, the game is rated teen. Like, it should allow some kind of fucking vulgarity in it to some extent. Like, I'm not saying censor yourself or anything about what you are, no matter what the fucking Summoner's Code says. But at the very least, understand that we are all humans, and that daily grind of ranked, yo, it means a lot to a lot of people, and that's what makes League of Legends what it is. Us lower elo people trying to get to the fucking height of the gods. Us trying to reach another level that is far beyond us. That is what makes League of Legends what it is. It's not the fucking it is that low-level community. It is the bronze and silvers and golds. It's not the diamonds. It's not the pros. It's not the esports scene. It's us. It's the people that pour more and more and more money into this game, dreaming of the big and bright, beautiful things that are beyond the horizon. We are the fucking leading force of this entire game. Us low-elo motherfuckers are what craft and create this game to be what it is. And yes, there are so many YouTubers out there and pro players out there that have all these great videos and things of words of wisdom and stuff that we can all learn from and hearken to our life and just be like, look, we want to be better people in this game. But at the same time, we need to apply that shit to who we are as people at the same time. Like, but understand the power that we have. Yo, like, Spazzy has 1 million subscribers. He's important. He's good. He's fucking diamond. He can fucking kick the shit out of anybody. But guess what, nigga? We make up the largest percent of the people that play the game. So at the end of the day, all the decisions Riot makes, even though a lot of the times it feels like it's only for those like esports fucking things, it's mostly for us plebs, man. That's what they do. Like, they make the game for us. And we have to understand that all of us are these shit players just trying to get to the top. Maybe we should learn from each other and stop fucking raging and just try and make this community the best that we can. And I know, coming from one of you, another low elo motherfucker, that might make a little more sense because I'm right there with you in the daily grind, fucking up my MR every other day in a goddamn game, going on these mini tilts, losing streaks, all that shit. I'm right there with you. I ain't one of these fucking diamond players that sit here like, well, I get paid to play this. No, nigga, I got a 9-to-5 job. I worked fucking 12 hours, man. 12 hours. I work 12 hours getting 3 games a night. I love this shit. On my days off, I do nothing but League. All I'm trying to say is we need to make a better community that can match the greatness of our game. Because our game is amazing. It is legendary. Nowhere else in the world can you play a game like League of Legends. Yeah, there's Dota, but like the community ain't that strong. Like, nigga, League of Legends, we, as the community that plays this game, vastly needs to improve. We need to get our shit together. That's the bottom line. We need to make our community stronger so we can make our game experience even better. And for the rest of you people that are in solo queue grinding out, hoping to get gold, plat this year, yo, fucking best of luck. And if you're on my team, yeah, I'm gonna kill your ass or I'm gonna die trying to, motherfucker. Don't fuck up my solo queue. Let me win. Anyway, nigga, check it out. If you take anything from this video, please let it be just try your best to be empathetic for the people on your team, people that are in the game, and we should do our best and we should strive every day not to be that piece of shit making everybody else's day a living hell. We got enough of that shit outside of the Rift. We need less salt on the Rift. Anyway, this video is long. I apologize about my absence. More videos to come. Best of luck in solo queue, and don't fuck up my experience.